Most new mortgage brokers assume joining a network means they'll be supported, and the reality here is much more nuanced. You see, networks do provide support, but not always in the way that new brokers expect. And this misunderstanding early on creates frustration later down the line. So let's be clear about what we're going to be covering in this video. We're going to look at what support networks are actually designed to provide, where new brokers often misunderstand that support, and how to get the most value from a network as a new broker. So let's talk about what networks are actually set up to do. See, mortgage networks exist to help brokers operate compliantly and at scale. Their primary role is oversight and infrastructure, not personal coaching. At a fundamental level, networks typically are going to provide regulatory supervision and compliance monitoring, access to lender panels and insurers, CRM systems and approved tech stacks, and PI insurance and permissions to trade. You see, this is essential support. Without it, most new brokers couldn't operate at all. In fact, without it, nearly all brokers couldn't operate at all. But it's important to understand what this support is for. You see, it's there to protect the network and the industry, not to grow your business for you. And this is where new brokers often get disappointed. See, most frustration comes from this mismatched expectation. New brokers often assume a network will teach them how to generate leads, train them on how to sell confidently, how to build a personal brand, that they'll act like some sort of business coach. And the reality is very rarely the case. You see, networks are built to ensure standards, not to personalize development. They'll give you the rules, they'll give you the processes, they'll give you the guardrails, but they usually won't give you any momentum. So what support do networks actually provide very well? Well, networks perform really strongly is in technical and regulatory support. For example, case checking and file reviews, compliance guidance and updates, structured onboarding and induction, and access to knowledge bases and help desks. You see, for a new broker, this removes a huge amount of risk. You're not guessing what's allowed. You're not exposed without protection. You see, that safety net matters, especially early on. But this is where the responsibility shifts to the broker. You see, what networks don't provide is ownership. They won't fill your diary. They won't build your confidence on a call. They won't teach you how to position your value. They won't design your business model for you. You see, that responsibility sits with you, solely you. The brokers who progress the fastest understand this early. Okay, they use the network for what it's good at, and they take control of everything else. So then how do you get the most from a network as a new broker? The most successful new brokers treat networks as a platform, not as a solution. Okay, they lean on compliance teams properly, they ask good questions early, they follow processes while learning why they exist, and they build skills outside of the network structure. They don't wait to be developed, they develop themselves. That mindset changes the entire experience. So remember that network support is never going to be business coaching or lead generation or sales training or personal brand building. Even if they say it is, they're rubbish at it, okay? These things sit outside the network's core role, and a lot of them are just not good at it at all, like I said. Confusing the two leads to disappointment, from my opinion. See, the real lesson here is that networks provide necessary support, not complete support. They give you permission, protection, and infrastructure, but they don't give you growth. New brokers who understand this early, they stop feeling let down, they start building properly. The network keeps you safe, but what you build on top of it determines how far you're going to go. One of the big questions within this is, should you go self-employed or employed? If you're going to go self-employed, a network is going to be a big part of that. So if you want to check out which one you should choose, check out this video on screen right now.